Saturday morning, 17 degrees out. We're getting ready to get started. Our machine is warming up. All right, our basement is already flagged out. We just need to paint the lines. Spray paint was a little frozen this morning, so I don't know how long this can's gonna last. The ground has a frozen layer, but I can feel that it's still pretty soft under. All this was just developed, so gosh, it's cold. Couldn't find my flag I was looking for. Not sure how much it's supposed to warm up today. Hopefully, a pretty good amount. That'll do it. And my voice sounds bad because I have been sick the last couple of days. Some kind of sinus infection. It is now down into my throat, making my throat hurt, so my voice may not be the best today. Our machine is warmed up. We are ready to start. Line up our track with the line. We dig a full bucket length outside the line. That gives us a 4-foot over dig. That way the wall guys and the footer guys have plenty of room to walk around the wall when they're setting it up. Need to clean off my receiver. My legs are been hard to get to catch. This whole development here is really soft ground. Today it's a mixture of frozen and wet. Up with about a 7-foot cut on this one. I believe I said earlier it's going to be 9-foot walls, full basement. gonna keep moving along. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button. Join us for a live. And if you would like, you can join my memberships. Show your support that way. I believe it's only $3 a month. But I appreciate everyone that's subscribed, and we're gonna keep digging away. Day 1 in the books, guys. We got it all dug out. Cleaned up our spoils. We'll be back in the morning to clean up the bottom and get it ready for a footer, and then cut these garage footers up here, and then we will be ready to end the week. So I will see you guys in the AM. Good morning, another day. It is Friday. We're gonna wrap up this basement. We're gonna start. We'll get these garage footers cut down to grade. We already got our laser set up and our grade set. Cut the garage footers and then get down in the bottom and get the bottom on grade and cleaned up and ready for a footer. It was cold again yesterday, but luckily it didn't freeze too bad. There's maybe only an inch or so that was really frozen at all. Down a few inches at a time until we get to grade. You don't want to hog out too much and then it end up being way too low. And then it'll end up going over on concrete. You can always take more dirt out, but you can't put it back in once you dig it out. At least for these projects. You gotta have a solid, untouched ground to put a footer on. Like we still got about 8 inches to go down. If you're wondering, as I said yesterday, it's going to be 9-foot walls in the basement. But for the garage, we only pour 4-foot walls because it's all going to get filled with gravel anyway. So. So we're getting close to grade. probably falling in later. Make one more pass through to make sure we're all on grade. Should be pretty good right there. Sometimes the beeping, when you're actively moving, the beeping takes a second to catch up where you're at, so you always got to keep an eye on your gauge over here that's telling you how deep you are, and not just listen to the beep. If you're on grade, when you're moving slow, it'll pick up good, but when you're moving or swinging around, it takes a second for the actual beep to catch up with the measurement. We're getting close to wrapping this one up, guys. We got the garage footers done. Most of the bottom is on grade. We have our ramp right there. Not a whole lot left on this one. Try to get some dirt right here to make a little ramp where I can get out of the back. Normally, when I bottomed out, I'd pull all the dirt to the front, but we already have enough dirt in the front, so this one we're just going to pull it out the back.
Try to get a little spot where we can get up on and sit pretty level. I know I've said it in other videos, but one of the most important things in a track hoe is to make sure you're always sitting level. I guess unless you're not trying to dig level. But if you're trying to dig anything level on grade, first you need to take the time to get your tracks nice and level. Can be a pain in the butt, especially if you're having to move a lot, but in the long run it's going to make your life a whole lot easier. Yourself around until you're pretty level. In this back corner is really soft, so we're going to have to trench for the footer. Trying to go up on top of here. We dug our bucket in, that way we could get a little more traction and use our bucket to pull us out. We're sitting very unlevel up here, so I'm trying to pull some of this dry dirt up, and then I'm going to have to move and try to level myself back out. level as I would like to be. So we're going to pull up a little bit more dirt. Pretty close there. We gotta mark where my laser is. Finish this last little bit and we'll be on to the next.